Good evening, family. What's going on? It's your boy Sho-Nuff with my main Brody Uncle Scruff.
What's going on, people? How you doing? It's Uncle Scruff back again. We getting a little bit off our chest. Me and the big man Show Nuff. We're gonna talk about
Brother,
this one.
brother, brother. Yeah, man. Is this one? It's more common than it should be. We're hearing about these type of situations a whole lot, but yeah, I got a lot to say about this one, big bro. Let's let the people watch it, see how they feel about it, and we're gonna weigh in. Let's
All right,
do
all
it.
right, let's get it on.
Yum.
No, no, I can't believe this, y'all. Look at this. So he told me we're going out for drinks, right? Why we pull up at a Starbucks?
What's wrong with Starbucks?
I got dressed like this to go to Starbucks.
Yeah, I told you it was gonna be a casual date. Casual, you know what casual
A
means?
casual, as in getting drinks. So I dressed in a whole dress, heels and everything,
Okay, so
and we're getting coffee. You think I deserve a coffee date?
Now hold on. I'm just taking from what they got right here. She said she got all dressed up to go to Starbucks. That bothered her to go to Starbucks, but he didn't tell her where they were going, and he said dress casual. So does that mean get all dressed up, or does that mean dress presentable, nice, really laid back, something like that? Wouldn't you kind of think that?
Well, that simply means on her part, oh, I'm doing way too much because I have to sit here and portray myself as something a little more than I probably am. Because you got to understand that people are going to put, in some cases, their best foot forward when they think that they're going to gain something from the situation. I'm speculating. Agree or don't agree with me, but this is just kind of what I'm seeing so far. This is what I'm seeing. I don't know.
Okay, hopefully this gets straightened out.
We'll
so
see.
you're gonna blame me for not being able to comprehend what I said. Because I said casual date. Casual date. First date
I'm
should be
sorry.
casual.
Do you not comprehend who I am, what I look like, and you think that I deserve a coffee date? This is a PSA to all you ladies. Get to know somebody before you go on a date,
Alright, don't do this.
because this is not a date.
Don't do this.
I don't know.
Yo, I agree with her there. I agree with her there. You know what I'm
Not me.
talking about?
Not
Man, get
me.
to know somebody before you go out on the date. Like, how much did you
That's
get
the
to
whole
know him?
reason you're going on the date, to get to know somebody.
That is part of it. So I would think that you would kind of superficially get to know them enough to have an understanding about something about where you might go on a date. So then when you get to the date, you really get to probe and say, hey, what are your goals, ambitions, all that stuff. But that's that
I,
I do agree with her to a
I,
certain
I
extent.
okay. I see where you came from with that one, because I'm see, nowadays people meet each other online and things of that nature stuff. So it's kind of like that's where you get to know them. So now the date is more trying to connect and see if you actually got a connection with the person, and probably in her case to see what she can gain from an individual. But so it's something else that she said. She was like, "Do you know who I am?"
That 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 that
I,
right there.
I was gonna ask you if you knew who she was, because I don't know
I
who the
don't know
fuck
who
she
she
is.
is, and I still don't.
Okay,
I
okay.
I mean, she's another girl online. The only thing that I can say is that she don't have an OnlyFans, so but other than that, I don't know who she is. I mean,
You're
shit.
my hero.
I'm
Just know
online
that.
just about every day,
You're my
and
hero. Just know that. Just that line right there you just gave me. That you're my hero. I don't give a fuck.
most people I'm online every day, and most people in the world don't know who I am. So I ain't gonna walk up
I
and be
can dig
like,
it.
"Yo, you don't know who I am?" Shoot, I'm happy when people know who I am.
I can
Like,
dig that.
Who
Ugh.
you took out before. This is not a date.
Don't do
This is a
this.
cheap date.
Oh, so okay, so now it comes out cheap, right? Cheap.
How else would you see this as? Their drinks are like $5.
Okay, so instead you wanted me to take you to like what?
Starbucks is not
Take
cheap.
you
A
to-
restaurant. You know, you're supposed to wine and dine me. You're supposed to be a man.
Oh,
What's your excuse here?
Whoa,
We're at Starbucks.
And you supposed to be
whoa!
wait.
You're supposed to be a man. What's your excuse?
I don't know if you really need to go the route of attacking your manhood, because that's an instant drop off right there. You can go home. Like I don't even want to. I don't even. We don't even need to talk anymore. You can go home. But
Bro,
did you really need to go that way?
no, that wasn't necessary at all. And the turnoff for me was when the video started. Because if you have to pull out your phone and start recording, that right there is a red flag. And
Yep.
I've learned that when a red flag is waving in your face, you go the other direction.
You
It's telling you
do.
to stop.
You
It's
do.
saying
Do
this
not
ain't
ignore
for you.
them. Do not
And
pass go. Do not collect $200.
this is why I ended up in a whole lot of situations that I could have avoided because I ignored the red flags. They were in my face. I seen them, and I should have just kept it moving.
You know what?
And
When you
that
were
was a red
younger,
flag.
you walked through so many red flags. That's
Did I?
just it. You walked through so many red flags. And what's funny is some people never ever get to a point where they can tell what the red flags are. But once you get to that point and you notice it, yeah, it's they stand out like a big ass banner right in front of
Yeah,
your face. It's like, oh, because
and not only
I've
that,
seen.
people get to a point where they're so accustomed to walking by these red flags that they almost invite them. They almost look for that toxicity
Oh
in
yeah,
situations because it doesn't bother them. So they just walk right through and they end up going through these same scenarios with different women. You get into the same situations with different women. They keep coming at you, they keep presenting these red flags, and you continue to ignore them and say, I could deal with that. And then next thing you know, you're dealing with the same dumb toxicity that you dealt with the last one that you dealt with the one before that. And you're sitting there looking like, well, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's
yeah,
because
and then you out whining, and then you out whining.
Huh?
And the thing is
I
you wonder
kind
why
of
it
see,
keeps happening to you.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, and I kind of like the direction that this young man is going because he's like, hey, wait a minute here, you know what I'm saying? Because he was kind of taken off guard, like, well,
oh
what,
yeah,
I don't
oh
see what
yeah.
the problem is. Yeah,
And the thing about it is, what is with these women first dates and calling the first date cheap? Usually, you want to get to know them a little bit to see if you want to further it to take them somewhere special.
because
You
that's
don't
not
want to
what
go all out on the first
what
date.
she's
Why
there
would you do
for.
that?
That's
You
not what
don't.
she's there for. She's there once again, and I think I was on point when I said a little while ago that they're looking to see what they can gain from an individual, and that's just it. She's called, oh, it's a cheap date. So that's the first thing to come out of your mouth. Like that's real crazy. So it's obvious that you are in this situation to see what you could gain. So they probably met online or something. He probably said something or showed something that she said, ooh, this is why she put on her belt. He said casual, but I'm going all out. I got on heels. I got on, what are you talking about? Like, oh, look at me. You don't know who I am? Look at me. This is everything that she's coming with. So it's literally like she is throwing everything at him. Her whole artillery is being wasted right now. You threw it
Yeah.
all out at one time.
Uh-huh.
So you basically put everything about you on the table as far as I'm concerned.
Yep. And what else do you have for date number 2? And honestly, I don't think there's going to be a date number 2 because his face, just the way it's paused, he looked a little like this is sus. This is sus right
Well,
here.
you know what? I don't know. Let's make a friendly wager. I bet you $1.11 that they go on a second date.
Ooh.
111.
Oh man, I'm hoping he's not a
I
simp
mean,
though.
if you're too cheap for it, I
You
mean,
know
let me
what?
know.
We might be able to do the 111.
You can do the 111.
We could probably do that.
All right.
We're gonna go.
Boom.
There we go.
Be cooking for me. You're supposed to be a woman.
I don't
If
even
we
know
doing
you
that,
that
if
well
we doing
yet.
right, we're doing gender roles, right? You just said I'm supposed to be a man. I'm supposed to, wine and dine you, take you out to somewhere nice. That's a gender role.
As a date, yeah.
Okay, cool. And you could have came over to my house and cooked for me as a date, but we didn't do that, did we?
No, why
That
would I
is
be in your
true.
house if I just met you?
Why would
Why?
I spend
Oh,
$200 plus on you if I just met you?
Because you're trying to win me. Like,
Oh, okay.
you're
the
trying
prize.
to court me. Yes,
You're
I'm
the
the prize.
Where you work again? Where you work?
What does that matter?
Grocery store, right?
What does that matter?
Right. So I make more money than you, right?
Okay. Well, obviously,
I had to pick you
you're
up,
cheap
right?
with it.
I had to pick you up, right? You live in an apartment, right?
Okay.
I live in a house. I have a car. I have a good job.
Ooh.
And I have to win you over.
Ooh,
You're the prize,
hold
though,
on,
right?
hold on,
And you
hold
take
on.
girls.
You
You
got
sound
Cash App?
like, huh?
You got Cash App? I'm gonna send you that 111.
Listen. He said, "You got an apartment. I got a house." It sounds like she should be trying to win him. It sounds
And
like
like
he
I
might be the
said,
prize in this one.
and like I said, she's
Ooh.
seeing what she can get from him because she knew that already because that he knew enough about her. He
Yeah.
said, "You work at a grocery store, right?"
Yep.
So he
And she
called her
said, "What
out.
does that matter?" And you know what? Technically, it doesn't matter until you act the way she's acting. Because most guys, they don't care where you work. Are you good? Are you a good woman? Are you chiller? Are you whatever? Guys will take the brokest chick in the world and be like,
This is the
whatever,
fact.
and ride or die with it if she's about it. It's not always
Well,
like that with women.
our
There's
as a
some.
man, it's all about conquering. So you know what I'm saying. At the same time, she's seeing what she can get from him. He's taking it easy. He's being a gentleman about it. But at the end of the day, you're not fooling me. You're trying to smash, brother. And I already know this. This is the end game. You're trying to
Mm-hmm.
smash. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you're trying to play the gentleman role. You're trying to take it real smooth and easy and all that or with that. But she's just going way too far on the left as far as, you're she needs to be taken down a peg because she thinks too much of herself. You know what I'm saying?
I
She thinks
think
way too
so.
much of
I
herself.
think so.
And I mean, not for nothing, I don't I'm not I I just don't I wouldn't, give her I wouldn't break my neck. You
Let's
know what
put
I'm
it this
saying?
way.
If you walk past me, you know what I'm saying?
What it is, she's not ugly. She's not breakneck gorgeous. She's not, she's like, she's average. She's a normal
At
cuteness.
best.
It's
You're average at
it,
best.
yeah, it's not like I'm gonna whatever. But what she displaying here makes her ugly.
That took you down. Yeah, that took you down a
That
couple of points.
makes this what she's displaying here makes
She
her ugly.
she went from like a 6 to a 4.
Dude, you lucky. That could be a 4 divided by 2. Because that's a it's just it's
Woo.
if she was a chill chick, it would probably be real cool. And the thing
Yeah.
is, I'm looking at the roof of the car that he got, and I'm looking at the reflection. She saw the car. The car's a nice car. The car is a truck. The car's a nice truck. She figured something was going to be a little bit more than, and just because somebody may have more than you doesn't mean they're gonna blow it on you right off the bat. And the way guys are being talked about now, especially black men,
Word.
ooh, they're very cautious. They're
Word.
very cautious.
Yeah.
And it don't
Because I'm
matter.
gonna
It don't
tell you
matter.
now,
Go into a black woman or a white woman or a
it
yellow
don't
woman
matter.
or a plaid woman or whatever.
Brother,
Black men
unless
are
you are
very
super
cautious now.
thirsty, unless you thirsty like that, like bro, like yeah. On to the next one, brother. I got you on that $1.11, sir.
Ooh, let's get
Goes on
back into
dates to
this.
Starbucks.
And you weren't appreciative of going to Starbucks.
What am I supposed to get? A cake pop?
You're supposed to sit down, get a coffee, and talk.
Who gets coffee at 6 p.m.? Who gets coffee at 6 p.m.?
Then get a decaf, get a tea, get something else. Like you're being like the first date is always supposed to be just casual, right? We just fill each other out.
Yeah, casual drinks.
The thing is, what if
I'm pretty sure that means a restaurant with a meal in front of me, getting to know each other better, and what
get fed for free.
We're here
You're trying to get fed for free.
Fed for free.
Yo, is it me or did he say casual drinks? I didn't hear meal. I didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
I heard casual.
Starbucks sounds like casual drinks to me. And she
Yeah.
reiterated that. She did reiterate that earlier in the video, saying that, oh, I thought we were going out for drinks. Oh, Starbucks, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like she
Those are
knew
drinks.
what she was getting
And
into.
at most what? You could have went to a bar and had a martini. That still
Yeah.
doesn't entail that you're going to get the wings, the 10-cent, 25-cent wings that they give you. It's like, I didn't say that was part of the deal.
Well, happy hour ends at 6, and it's 6 p.m. already. So yeah,
so
the
you
wing
ain't even getting the
situation is
deal.
done, bro. Wing situation.
Inflation. They're $2 now.
That's from 5 to 6, bro. Happy hour is done, my nigga.
Ooh. Oh boy, this is okay. This girl got it.
I could get any date I want.
And you know,
I could get a date right now and have him pay for my food.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
You can? Yeah.
I don't know why you think that's so hard. Like, look at me. Like,
did you see something?
I could have picked up anybody off the street and paid for their meal. That's what this is.
Okay, but they
now.
wouldn't look like this.
I'm just paying.
They wouldn't look like this. So.
Okay,
thank goodness.
First of all, you're not even as thick as in the pictures that you posted on your Instagram and in your profile. But
Shots fired.
And you're not as cute.
Yeah.
And you're not as cute.
Okay.
And you clearly don't have as much money as you said you did, because here we are at Starbucks.
Okay. You know what? I'm sorry, we pulled up at Starbucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's more
I'm gonna take
like
you
it.
home. I'm gonna take you back home.
Home?
I'm gonna take you back home where you can.
There you go.
Cup noodles. Or something.
You want to take me home?
Yeah.
I'm just like this.
Whoa,
him.
He said, let me take you back home where you could get some cup of noodles or something.
Yeah. Yo, him and that, what was it? The Cheesecake Factory guy? Guys are getting to the point where they're standing their ground. I don't know if their skits are real or not, but hey, at least they're for this behavior, it should not be rewarded. Not at all. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, I've never given a girl the time of day that acted like this.
Yeah.
I've seen guys get caught up with girls that act like this. I've seen guys who handle it like they're supposed to, and I see guys that cave. The guys that cave, they're the ones that end up having a problem the whole time they're with the person. Just for women who act like this. Because there's women that are cool as shit. There's women that they're so cool that you would do whatever, spend whatever, go on whatever trip, whatever with them. But they don't come across like this. And not all women are like this, but this particular one and that Cheesecake Factory one, I don't know where they be finding these chicks, because I don't know if that would have been, she wouldn't have made it to my car. Like,
that's kind of why I don't like online shopping.
Yo,
because because it takes too long to return the product, bro. And it ain't what you expected. Like he said, you ain't as thick as you was on, you know what I'm saying, online. Like you ain't as thick, and she tried to throw back. Well, you ain't as cute. Well, so what? But you ain't as. You're the one that portrayed something that you were not. Sorry.
The other thing
And
too
now,
is
like I said, you're coming out with your whole arsenal. Look what I'm wearing. Look at me. Do you know who I am? Oh, why?
uh-huh.
Because you got a bunch of thirsty cats in your DMs, bro. That's really all you got.
Yo, the thing is that just because there's a whole bunch of dudes in your DMs does not mean that they want you. They might want to F you. They
That's it.
might want to hang out with you for 30 seconds. But
To
when
see
they
if
hang
they
out
should
with
get to
you for
that
that
point.
30 seconds and they find out that you're like this, they don't want to
Yeah.
hang out with you no more. That's it.
Well, yeah, well, or the ones that got a little bit of longevity might deal with it just until they get to the point where
Yep.
they smash, get what they want, and then
Yep.
they ghost.
And you
And
hope
they
you don't
ghost.
look, you hope you don't get this one pregnant.
Oh,
That's a whole nother story. That's a whole
yeah.
nother video. That's
Yeah.
In your
Yeah.
car right now when you want to take me home. You sure about that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And you can get any other day, right? Just like you said, you can get any dude to come and pay for your meals and take you
You
out and whatnot.
stupid, yo.
You can get that at any time, right?
So now we're not going on the date because you don't want to pay more than Starbucks.
Oh, it's not bad. Money's no option.
So if money's no option, then why aren't we going on the date? Like an actual date?
Because one, you trying to put me on blast. Like you got your phone out filming this interaction right now.
Okay,
For what
because
reason?
I thought I was getting pranked at this point.
Okay.
Like it feels like it's not real because I've never had a grown man take me to Starbucks for a date. What is this, high school?
You never had a grown man in general, because
yeah.
you acting really unappreciative. Like you expect me to take you to some 5-star restaurant right out the gate. You know what? I'm gonna do you one better. I'm not even gonna take you home.
You know what?
Any dude can come and get you and take you out, right? Okay, cool. Let me go ahead and make sure that's the case. We'll pull over right
Are
here.
you serious?
Yep,
You're
go ahead and
not
get out.
serious. Are you?
Go ahead and get out.
Wait.
You know what?
Yep.
Whatever.
Did he make it to her house?
Ask one of them dudes to pick you up, take you out.
Ladies, this man right here is broke. He's broke. Look at it.
He just won.
Wait.
He just won.
He took her. He just pulled over?
Bro, bro.
Yo. I did not know. That was great though. He did it. Definitely hats off. Because she even got a little worse while that ride was going on.
Whew.
She didn't know when to quit. That's what it was. She didn't know when to quit.
You right.
Like,
yeah, you right.
Going. And she forgot. I think she forgot she's in the passenger seat.
That's the delusion. I'm telling you, she was so far into herself that she thought that she deserved more.
Oh my God.
Too much too early. Too much too early.
Mm-hmm.
I remember a day where you could meet a chick and you can talk to her and you could have a walk in the park and have a cheeseburger with her at Kennedy's or something and be good to go. And y'all go home smiling and can't wait to call each other and giggle on the phone until 1 o'clock in the morning until one of you fall asleep and say, I ain't sleep.
Yo, that's the thing about it, is because people think online shopping for girls or for guys is the future. You don't get to know people like that. Don't get me wrong. You can get that immediate attraction. You can see, oh, look at Tinder. Oh, yeah, let me hook up with this chick. But when you meet them, if you ain't there to just get it on, if you ain't there to just get down, most of the time, if you sit there and talk for a second, somebody don't have nothing to talk about. Somebody is going to get on your nerves.
That ain't even what it's about.
Compatible one bit. You just looked at each other and said, "Oh, you look good." Well, okay.
And that's all. There's no foundation with none of this. This is why I respect those sites. Like what is the Tinder that people just basically meet people just to smash. I respect it because this is what we're here for. This is what we are on this platform for.
Yep.
You know, I couldn't say what site she met him on, but apparently it was a backdoor to Wish because you damn sure didn't get what you thought you was gonna get.
Oh,
You
oh
didn't get what you
boy.
thought you was getting. And she sure enough didn't get what she thought she was gonna get, but then she didn't. Hell, at the end of it, she thought she was getting a ride home and didn't even get that, bro.
Yep. Yep.
Ouch!
She got a ride to
Ouch!
Starbucks. I
Ouch!
hope you work there.
Hey,
Yo,
know your
forever.
role. Shut your mouth.
Well, hey, listen, they got to
Ding
start acting a
dong.
little bit and that to me, girl or guy. If you are a woman and you're picking a guy up, because I don't mind, women can do that. Women can do that. Women can take guys out.
Yeah,
But guys are not supposed to act disrespectful like that either. Just like this
it would
lady
have been
here.
over. It would have been over.
Yeah. She would have I don't even know if she would have took
He
you
would not have
home.
stood
She
for it
would
at
have
all. It
left.
would have
She would
been over.
wouldn't even got to Starbucks. You wouldn't even got to Starbucks.
Nope.
So, you're going out for dates. Look how you treating people.
Well, that's what you're gonna get. What they say: play stupid games,
Win
win stupid
stupid
prizes.
prizes. Oh
Merry
boy.
Christmas. Merry Christmas.
I think we wrap this one up.
Yes,
Uncle
sir.
Scruff,
Sure enough.
we out. Get it off your chest. Leave a
Yes, sir.
comment, a like, hit the smash the buttons. Let's do it. We out.
Let's go.
One.
Peace.